Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich of the Pacific States of America. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, the war still drags its ugly head. We're trying some naval invasion to the south, but I don't know how well that's going to work out. Mostly because, well, it's very defended. We tried New Orleans, too well defended. Not unsurprising, of course. We're trying our best to push our way in, but it is, I would say, definitely an uphill battle. Yeah, we need some troops over there. Reinforce that line, because it looks like somebody's attacking from over in this direction. I'm actually going to shrink blue down a little bit, so they can focus slightly more in the north. And hopefully pink can kind of fill in those missing gaps. And the whole line doesn't break apart. That's my hope. That's the best case scenario. Oh, you did it, you beautiful, beautiful sons of bitches. Okay. Please just hold out here. I will do anything in my power. Because this will at least put some pressure off of me. I mean, by me, I mean this front over here. Because the AI is going to send volunteers, or not volunteers, going to send forces over here to kind of deal with this situation. We're going to have this area secured. I wish I can send more troops over, but I don't think that's a possibility at the moment. Radar. Why did I say radar? I also noticed that the elections of 1938 did not happen. But we'll see how that happens. What happens in the future? So, you know, let's build 2 air bases in California, Washington. Absolutely not. That's a garbage focus. Okay, so I guess you're gonna go to Tallahassee. That's really the only place I think you could realistically even go to. It really is just a kind of like a difficult situation, isn't it? I'm gonna deploy these troops. I'm gonna try to send them over to Red Army. If I send you to this port, would it be faster, you think, to go all the way around? Why are you taking so much attrition? Is it just from the heat? Probably, if I had to take a guess. The Brazil joined the Reichspakt. I don't care. That doesn't really concern me at all. Okay, so as soon as you get to San Diego... No, take a port. Take a boat there. And then my navy that's in this port will convoy escort in this area. And that seems like it's okay. Like, this is a different fleet. I don't understand. You're just here. You guys are convoy escorting in this region. Like, I think that should make sense, right? I hope so, at least. Okay, don't attack in Tallahassee. This is a purely defensive operation now. Try to drain as many of those men as we possibly can. Maybe now we can start pushing to Houston and other such cities. Because the AI has hopefully abandoned this area somewhat. That's my best case scenario. We lost Kansas City, apparently. We lost actually a lot of territory, which is not so great. But again, what can you do? How are you still alive? You have like 4,000 manpower. Please, CSA. I have no manpower. Okay, that's also extremely bad for me. How long for the Red Army to show up? I think I'm 20 days. I think that's still faster than going to here and going around. Like, I would have to take it. Like, it has to be, right? I can't imagine that it would somehow be slower. Can I push against the longest again? Yes. Keep pushing against them. Get that 25% attack and defense bonus. We lost Topeka. I'm assuming it's because our troops might be spread a little bit too thin. I'm going to have you guys pull out of that province. Are you actually... I guess you're going to hopefully win that battle. The Red Army just going around Central America. They're almost at the Panama Canal. Keyword being almost. Okay, so it's almost... So it's 1939 still. We can get to better artillery tech in only 38 days. That seems pretty solid to me. We should be able to take Houston. We should be able to push in this province. Keep on pushing further over here because they should be pretty weakened. Will North Texas be ours? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm going to pull these guys out because I don't think they're going to be able to do as well as I would like. Yeah, just kind of orangey reorganize yourself. We did take over Houston. And that should at least secure these other areas around it. Red Army is still facing some troubles. We're going to do another last stand. Try to make sure we can keep that area safe. What do we need? Rifles? Only rifles, and it's still only like 49 days. You know what? That's not too bad. Our troops are now going to be passing by Cuba very shortly. The Reichspakt is looking pretty strong. Again, they are at war with Japan, so we'll see how that all plays out still. Yeah, we need those reinforcements. Please get there faster. Would be the speed in which I would like you to advance. There's Dallas. We're pretty close to being able to take it. You guys are a little bit too well defended, so we'll stop that attack. At least for right now. Got the better research speed. Let's go for better encryption. Look at Topeka. I want the American Union State to just kind of bleed themselves dry. Again, we can't offer peace. Am I at least technically winning the war? 45% in our favor, 73%, 25%. So I'm technically winning every single war as far as the game's concerned. And that's nice, at least. That's a nice feeling. I mean, it could always be better. But we're trying our best. And that's all that we can ask for. How long till you actually get to that province? It's going to take you 3 days. We'll at least get our troops here first. Five more divisions. What does that say about the future of the mission? I have no idea. Okay, Argentina's joined the Third International. I think that just means that Brazil just kills them, like, immediately. I do think in the end we're going to win. But it's just going to be such a grueling slaughter until we can actually make it to that point. Apparently, Orange feels confident with an attack. I definitely don't, so I'm not going to send you over there. I feel like that's a bit suicidal. I mean, you have the manpower. You just don't have the guns. And the guns are only going to take 2 months. God damn it. Why? How come they don't rise up on their side anymore? What happened to that? Be Orange. Go to Los Angeles, please. Because if they control a port, they are immediately like an actual threat. But again, I don't really get those ever. I think it's because I'm technically winning, so the game's like, yeah, you don't need any other... See, because now they have a port. I mean, they're actually leaving. Not that it helps me out too much. They're actually about to have 2 ports. Actually, they're about to leave LA, which makes my life a lot simpler. We're sinking some more American ships. Seems good to us. I have no idea how many guys have actually got distracted down here. It seems like a pretty decent amount. How close are you to actually dying? At 273. I don't think you're actually at that much risk of being killed. We're gonna have to send you guys to there. How? I mean, you're mostly militias. And militias, I think, are pretty easy to deal with. No, who are all of you? No, what the hell are you doing? Stop. Yeah, something like this. You guys can push here. It works out fine for us. Reorganize yourself a little bit. So you might have to pull back to Houston, unfortunately, unless you can actually reinforce that line in time. And if you can, you'll be my best friend. I'm actually surprised how the CSA has really not lost any ground since they took Chicago. They really haven't lost too much, which I am surprised by. We've at least still got our little area up secure, or at least, you know, as much as humanly possible. So let's upgrade artillery so they're less garbage. Upgrade them again to the 1940 tech. Seems okay. Something like this could work. Try to push your way into here. You guys are still trying to reinforce. You assist in this combat. Do we have any more guys we can recruit from? No. North Texas is almost there. Like we are pushing. Like we are getting further and further into the American Union state territory. There's no question about that. There is a good question about how I deal with this nonsense. Because that is what it is. Again, see, they take a port. And they're basically invincible at that point. Because, like, you can't... What are you supposed to do at that point? Because with a port... they're no longer... random rebels. They can get supplies back. Which is what makes them dangerous. really sucks that we lost Kansas City. That we had pushed our way in so far, and now we're just kind of less far. We'll fall back to Houston. As much as it sucks, I think we just need to kind of hold our ground for now. Apparently Red feels confident with an attack. I don't think I agree with that assessment necessarily, but... See, and then the American Union State can just send volunteers over here. I should put a commander in this army. That would make a lot of sense.
Yes, sir. Move out.
We'll try to cut off their supply lines, but I think they're marching straight to Sacramento.
Ready.
I mean, if I can go like this, that'll at least cut San Diego from everybody else.
Fall in.
And I mean, that's not nothing.
Fall in. Attention.
It's still extremely annoying.
Listen up.
And also, it kind of sucks how far I have to deploy my troops from the front lines. But that's okay. Relative to most other things. So let's make our equipment better. Even though it's going to cost us slightly more in resources, I think we're fine for the time being. Let's get medium tanks and maybe just start trying to crank some of those guys out. Yeah, let's try to get some light tanks. Light tanks could make a big difference, right? If we can actually manage to break our way through. I'm going to last stand Pink Army so we don't lose any of this territory. We did take back Oklahoma City. No. This is the first time we haven't taken back Kansas City, was the one I was thinking about earlier. But we've taken Oklahoma City. And that is, as some would point out, a city that is named after a state. Which is essentially the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, sir.
78. We're losing troops here. Send reinforcements in. We'll at least secure Houston for now. 75, 84. North Texas, they only give like 2 divisions each, right? No, North Texas gives 3. That's basically everybody. Basically every single soldier on the map. But yeah, no, I still don't think it's worth spending resources to fight the CSA. Their major cities are on this side, so it's up to MacArthur, and it's up to the combined syndicates to actually do that job. And again, there's nothing I can do to be like, hey, Canada, come save me, please. Oh God, please save me. I think our expectation might have killed more of my troops outright, which is not great. Don't let them take LA, because that's going to cause the same issue we had before. Oh, but if we can take Dallas, that'd be excellent. We're going to take this cavalry out, see if we can at least get him to heal in any capacity. Okay, Tulsa is open right now. So let's make a move here. Again, you're an actual infantry division, so you should just be better than the enemy militias, just outright. Okay, Houston is still holding on. You guys are still fine. And we're slowly going to be able to deal with this, like, rebellion issue we got over here. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my second time. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, always thumb down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.